Really? He's been getting his tits lit, really, yeah.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 20 of the Tits Lit Podcast. Today we in Bayonne, New Jersey, where it kind of all started from episode 1, but we got a good episode for you. This episode, we got my boy coming in hot with the allergies.
Oh.
Got my boy.
They're killing me right now.
Tits Lit Lou. Said noodles. Got my other boy over here. By the way, first of all, how was that Avengers?
Yeah, you don't even watch Avengers. How was it?
Yeah, it was really good. I'm just shocked that they.
That's it. All right, we got my other boy to the left. We got my boy Jose with an 8 stats Rivero. And of course, we got my boy over here. This guy came strapped and equipped with his fucking bandana like a pistol. Joseph Blue fucking Pulaski, aka the Golden Child, aka Brad Michaels.
Well, you know, you wear the bandana 1 week and then the people start demanding it. and listen, my motto is you gotta give the people what they want. So here I am.
Goddamn
Guys,
right.
welcome to episode motherfucking 20. Let's do it.
20. We're coming in hot, ladies and gentlemen. 20 in. Alright, so we're gonna hand this off to Joe, because this is what he does. So we're gonna hand this off to you, brother. You got
Well, unfortunately this week, you know, not unfortunate, but just as a difference this week, we actually chose a one of the bigger beer companies, of course, Corona. You all know Corona. So there's not much I can really tell you that you don't really know about Corona. They're from Mexico.
Mexico.
So as you know, let's be appropriate and set the ambiance here.
There you go.
Boys. There you go.
By the way, this is the bar exam
Yes.
with Joseph Blue Pulaski, ladies and gentlemen.
It's Corona Familiar.
Familiar?
And so if you take away the R, it's complete dog shit.
Does it say bullpen on the bottom over here? Bullpen
Is
fuck
that,
up?
yeah, it would be Las Servina Mas Suck Ass.
I feel we're missing a sombrero before we take the
Oh,
show.
I should have.
Alright, let me see.
Alright, go ahead, Lou.
Nothing special. I'll give it a 4.
Really?
Okay, man, now what do you give? Now hold on. What would you give a regular Corona? You don't like Corona anyway.
Corona's watered down. I'm not a big Corona fan.
And what would you give a regular Corona?
Regular Corona, 4. I don't see nothing different about this.
Fair enough. Okay.
Actually, it has a little bit different taste than a regular
does.
Corona.
I think it's bad. I think it's better than Corona.
Yeah,
right?
it's a little bit better, but scoring wise, no difference. I give it a 5.
Yeah, I give it a 5.
That high?
I give it a 5.
That's not
I give it a 5.2, actually.
5.2?
It's not bad. It really isn't bad. It tastes better than Corona. I can drink this better than a fucking pissy boy Corona.
I think this is better than Corona. I like Corona. I think I can drink this all night. It's smooth.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Goes down easy. 6.1.
So what makes this different from the other Coronas?
It goes
It doesn't taste like
a lot
Corona.
a lot smoother.
There's a little bit of different taste too, I think.
Alright, boys and girls. This is not your fucking Cinco de Mayo episode, so that'll be next week. But this is a
Oh yeah, we should have done that.
this is a Corona Familiar. Not bad. Excuse me. All right, now back to the fucking sports talk, ladies and gentlemen. So we're gonna start with the NBA, cause you know we're in the playoffs now. It's getting deep into the playoffs. We're gonna start off with who is your favorites right now going in, because the teams we got left, we got Houston versus Golden State, Portland versus Denver, and then on the East we got Philly versus Toronto, Milwaukee versus Boston. Who you like? Who you like right now out of the East?
Out of the East, I think the Celtics are going to give the Bucks a little trouble, as you saw in today's game.
Yeah.
They kind of like blew them out in the last quarter, but
And Milwaukee too, yo.
yeah, I see. It's going to be a tough series, but I'm hoping the Bucks win. But I wouldn't be shocked if the Celtics win. But it's kind of a toss-up. I do think Toronto's going to beat Philly in 5 games. I just see it happening quick.
Hopefully. Oh shit. All right, hopefully this is. So we're watching the NHL right now. We're watching the Islanders right now. They're down 2-1. This is Sunday.
Matty Ice right now is
they got an empty net.
stressed.
Matty Ice is shaking.
Matty Ice, Matty Ice thought this was going to be a 4-game sweep with the Islanders won 6-0 every game. Well, I told you how wrong you were, and here we go.
And they were up. They were up.
Exactly.
1-0 to the second period. So who you got, Jose? Who you got in the East right now? Philly versus Toronto, Milwaukee, and Boston. Who you got?
Even though Milwaukee did lose today, I still think Milwaukee's the team of the East. I think they will beat Boston in 6. And I think Toronto will take care of Philly. And then I would think Milwaukee would take care of Toronto probably in 6 as well. In the West is tough with
Golden State, Houston.
Golden State. I love Portland too, man, but I don't think Portland's gonna hang in there. No. So, I mean, I think they'll beat Denver, but I don't think they could beat Houston.
Hell no.
That's what I'm saying. So, it's gonna be fucking Golden State again, which I hate. But
Who you got, Joe?
Listen, I never claimed to be the NBA guy. I know, like, you know how Lou's the NHL expert? Well, I'm the opposite of that. But I know enough to know that no one's beating Golden State, so I enjoy the playoffs. I will say the second round is going to be a lot of fun. There's a bunch of, every matchup is really good.
Yeah, definitely.
But I'm not going to sit here and claim that I know enough about to really know who's going to beat who. So if I'm going to pick one team to root for, Milwaukee Bucks. Let's go.
There you go.
Because I'm a big.
I agree with
that.
that.
When I was a kid, I was a huge NBA fan, and the Bucks have never been good.
They were always
So
trash.
and that's a starved fan base. So I root for them.
I'm rooting for Portland too, though. I like them.
I like Portland for the same reason in the West. I'd love to see a Portland's Milwaukee NBA Finals. The NBA would not.
How horrible would those views be?
You know what though? If you know basketball, that would be awesome. But which I disclaim that I don't know basketball.
Because you know people want to see Golden State, of course, in the fucking finals.
All the bandwagon fans, all the sports bars that cheer on their team.
Golden State fans. Basketball ain't basketball.
Yo, shout out John. How you doing, John?
Yeah.
John.
Yeah, you.
#1 Golden State fan.
DJ John.
Bigger than Danny Tanner.
Alright, so we got some other news here. Now we're going to go from the NBA to the NBA. But we're going to talk about Luke Walton. And Luke Walton, Luke Walton right now got a sexual assault case pending, and oh my god,
just missed.
And the Islanders missed right at the net. Luke Walton got a sexual harassment pending right now, and supposedly this happened when this is all allegedly, by the way. This happened when he was with Golden State. He was assistant coach, and he invited a girl into the room, and blah blah blah, and something happened. Lakers never knew this, supposedly. Or the Kings, which he just got hired. But Golden State knew this. How the fuck does this happen? You get 2 jobs after that?
Because when did the girl come forward with this? A long time ago?
Pretty sure because Golden State knew. So he was in Golden State at the time.
How does it only become public now?
Yeah, that's the crazy part.
Maybe he was trying to sweep it under the rug, like, do it on the backside before it got public, and she didn't get what she wanted, so she said, you know what, I'm going forward to the public.
Yeah.
That's probably what happened.
Yeah, but doesn't that make you look suspect when you do shit like that?
Yup.
You know that, I mean,
sure does.
That's the part that bugs me out. With all these, I'm not gonna sound, sexist or anything, but like
all these gold digging whores. Is that what you're trying to say?
I mean,
I'll say it.
Yeah.
It's a business. They know what they're doing. They know who to target for shit like that.
Yeah. Some women just take too long though, like the Porzingis girl.
Yeah.
Remember that? Same shit.
Yeah.
You take too long, you lose out. You're done. There's no claim here. But he's gonna get past that. He's gonna go to Sacramento. He's gonna coach, and he's gonna lose 80 games. So it don't even matter.
You're right.
All right. Another news. Magic Johnson. Lou, talk to us.
Johnson.
Talk to us.
So apparently, Manny's little prediction about him taking time off because he was about to die from AIDS. Apparently, it's wrong. So
sorry, Maddie.
a little wrong with that one, Maddie. Apparently, there's rumors going around that the reason why Magic Johnson stepped down is because there was he got CC'd on a few emails from Jeannie, right? That's her name.
Jeannie
Buss.
Jeannie Buss and one of the other guys. They
Pelinka,
Yeah, Pelinka, yeah.
Something Robert Pelinka.
So they were. They said, "Oh shit."
Jeez, Matty Ice.
Hold on,
Matty
Matty
Ice.
Ice. Man,
We're doing a show here.
Answer the call. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. This is Matty Ice on a 2-1 with 34 seconds left. Calling in.
What's up, man?
Put on my speaker.
Put on speaker.
Yeah.
Actually, you're live on the podcast right now, so what do you yeah.
Are you guys watching this fucking game?
Yes, we're watching
Yeah,
the
we're
game.
watching it, Matty.
You-
Dude, we have fucking 4 posts and 3 empty nets today, man.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, we're seeing it.
I can't believe this shit already.
This is not staged, by the way. This is not
I know.
staged.
No, it never is.
Calling us with 30 seconds left in the game.
Maddie,
Let's watch the final 30 seconds here together.
Maddie, you're about to be down 2-0, Maddie. What the fuck?
Oh, like, not yet, not yet, not
You
yet.
know,
Ah.
the puck just bounces over our sticks. You know, we don't even have sticks out there, you know?
Matty, look,
no.
he's gone from Matty Ice to Matty Excuses.
Oh, no. Come on. It's your last chance. 5 seconds. Oh!
Shit. Fuck.
Holy shit.
You never know what's gonna happen on the
Podcast.
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 You never know what's gonna
This
happen.
is live, ladies and gentlemen.
You gonna hang up, man?
Then, you know what?
Just leave it there for now.
Matty Ice, you fucked it up, Matty. Yeah, come on, Joe.
Just hold that shit up during the show.
You know what, ladies and gentlemen? You get to see that.
We got a new
Full frontal.
background now.
Hey, I like that. Yeah, man, you gotta watch that.
You gotta watch this episode.
You gotta watch
man.
it 10 minutes into the show.
You know what? Shit happens, and this is what happened. Thanks, Matty Ice.
Well, I just reached my elbows to the right and I knocked down the whole picture. Like an enormous picture.
This is fucking. Yeah, it is
Of
fucking
City Field,
hilarious.
yeah.
Yo, so you're down 2-0.
Talk to you later.
All right, man. Go lick your wounds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
6. Let's go.
right.
Wow.
Alright, boys and girls, that was this. Yo, you
that was
couldn't make
interesting.
this shit up.
That was
Man,
interesting,
That was
right?
crazy.
You couldn't make this shit up if you wanted to. Alright, so the Islanders are now down 0-2.
Yeah.
We were talking about Matty Johnson, so go ahead, Lou, continue on.
Man, I don't even know what to say anymore, but shit.
Let's regroup.
Apparently, so Magic Johnson got CC'd on some emails he wasn't supposed to see, and they were talking a lot of shit about him. Apparently, about how he's fucking up with his decisions now and probably his previous decisions. So that's probably why he said, you know what, I'm out. And I would have done the same shit too. Like, you know, like they effed up by CCing him by mistake, and this happens. You have an old lady probably doesn't know how to even use a freaking computer.
Yeah, and that's probably why he didn't even want to explain to anybody. He just quit on fucking live broadcast TV. Like, hey, fuck you guys. I'm just gonna tell you right here.
That's why he didn't tell nobody. It makes sense now.
And then he tweeted some shit saying, "Oh, the truth will always come to light." After the whole shit with the emails came out.
Oh, little subliminal talk there,
Little
Magic.
sub talk.
Maddie thought you were gonna die in a couple months. And it's just a CC issue, man.
He said, "F you, Maddie and the Islanders, yo."
Damn, yo, but this is a fucking established franchise, and you can't even CC the right people.
Yeah.
That shows you.
I think
It's
that
not the first
happens.
time those mistakes have happened.
Yeah.
Everybody does those type of
Corporate,
mistakes.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, what do you think? What do you think about that?
Someone was
Jose?
drunk and emailing.
Yep.
I think he was on his way out anyways because of the pressure. I think this was just an extra little push to get him out the door. Maybe an excuse as well. But
Maybe done on purpose.
who knows? You never know.
Plot
Could be.
thickens.
Could be. We'll find out when Luke Walton loses 80 games and Magic Johnson is out fucking banging hookers and living his
stop.
best life.
Oh, that was the 80s.
Alright, let's get into something. We basically ran over fucking Islanders, down 2-0. So let's jump into the baseball. Let's jump into the Mets right now. Not looking too good. We just won today. 1 game over 500. What the fuck is happening, guys? What's happening?
Hey, Joe.
What do you mean? I told you they were in 4th place, so what do you mean what's happening?
Bullpen?
Exactly what I thought was going to happen.
But they're technically right now second place, right?
Yeah, a game? What, a game and a half now?
A game and a half.
And that's with our pitching being horrible, and our offense is still doing well. So what's gonna happen when our pitching comes around?
Alright, so what you saying that? The Grom right now, his ERA, 4.85. We got Noah Syndergaard is,
Yeah.
what, over 6?
Yep.
A little over 6, his
Over
ERA.
6.
You got fucking Max, which is a fucking shocker. He's a 4.03 right now. You got Wheeler, which is the 4.85. Vargas is a fucking 7, down from 9.
Yeah, down from 9.
Progress.
Crazy.
Yes, progress.
Yeah, and I mean, the list just goes on. Our bullpen looks like shit. And Joe called that shit, bro.
They're bullpen full of scrubs and Diaz.
Yeah.
The
Keiko
whole damn thing.
still out there.
Keiko's still out there. Kimbrel's still out there.
No, listen, I like Lugo and DeSalmon's decent, but this is not a playoff team bullpen. They're not, and the bullpen is the most important thing. Just about the most important thing right now with pitchers going 5 innings max and shit like that. So you need a good bullpen, and we got Familia. That's.
But we didn't talk about Vargas too, because another thing was Vargas gets pulled in what, 5th inning, like the
Not
last
even,
2 games.
Not even.
What the fuck is
It's like
that
4
about?
and a third, 4 and 2/3.
It's whenever Vargas goes through
To the
the order
That
twice.
To third, yeah.
Then Mickey Callaway, who has no feel for the game, he just goes by the scouting report and that's it. Doesn't change his mind, but doesn't see what's happening in today's game, in the game that he's managing currently, and just takes him out. Because even though he could have a fucking no-hitter, I think he'd take him out because he's a goddamn. He has this, like I said, he has no feel for the game. He's a terrible manager, and yeah, I'll let you guys.
You guys think he's gonna be fired before?
There you
Well,
go.
if the Mets
That was
trending
the
in the
next
direction they are now, the team had big at least they had expectations to win. If they're at 500, if Brody is all about, if Brody's all he is that he said in the intro press conference, he should.
You gotta make moves.
What do you think? Before All-Star break or after All-Star break? Fired.
I mean, if the Mets are what they are right now, fired.
Before or after?
No. It'll be if he's not fired at the All-Star break. No, he could be fired after too, but it'd be. I'll say answer your question after.
If they're under 500 by the All-Star break, he's
I mean,
gone.
just to add, the All-Star break's not until July 9th.
That's-
That's more than
that's
enough
a lot of
time.
time. That's a lot of time.
More than enough. Do you think he'll make it to the...
So the only thing that's saving him right
It's
now
very rare,
is the
right,
fact that
right.
the offense is hitting and the pitching is fucking horrible right now.
Right.
But he's the pitching guru.
Well, so is Dave Island too, and apparently,
Something's not working.
We'll have more on that for you later about the pitching in Major League Baseball.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's another
well, they could
thing.
easily solve it. Like they should just they could sign Kimbrel, take Lugo out of the pen, throw him into rotation. Problem solved. Or they can sign Keiko.
And then you have Vargas as the long man,
Yeah.
I think it's more of a management thing. I think because since we get Vargas, 12
Vargas isn't that
12 mil a year, you're absolutely right. Vargas hasn't been that
But
bad.
then it shouldn't be that way because they proved it today. They just fucking designated for assignment Darno, and they're eating up all that $3 million that they're supposed to
But
pay.
he was that bad. He was a
So is
disaster.
Vargas.
No, he hasn't.
No,
No, he
he's
hasn't.
not.
I disagree. Vargas has been a perfectly serviceable fifth starter so far.
Yeah.
I disagree on that. I fucking
Recently?
What, the last 2 games?
Yeah, the last
Two
2
games?
games.
Hey, what have you done for me lately?
But he only pitched, 6 innings in 2 games? Come on.
They allowed him.
Come on.
That is true. And that's how they bringing his ERA down.
What the
They're
fuck?
not stupid.
Throw him 1 inning. Okay, Dan, your ERA went down. You're the greatest fucking pitch starter. No, get out of here.
Oh, he went from 9 to 7.
Come
They ain't
on.
stupid. They trying to bring him down. They're trying to make him look a little better than he is doing.
Oh,
He's
you
doing
guys
all
are
right.
smoking at
Max has
Right
been the
now.
only fucking pitcher right now, and I hate to say it, that's been the best right now out of the whole
Which
5
is a
starters,
shocker.
which is surprisingly to me. But, who knows?
Yeah, Joe banked on Wheeler, so Joe's not surprised by how good Wheeler's doing. He had a fucking monster game the other day.
He did.
He had a
I
little lead.
also said not to give up on Mets.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did say that.
Well, I think part of the reason why Max is doing well is probably Wilson Ramos also probably calling the game for him too a little bit better.
Well, if you notice, Keith said you're absolutely right. Keith said he does not shake off Ramos.
Right,
Ever.
and look what Ramos did with Snell in
You know what though?
in Tampa Bay.
And when you have a catcher that calls the game for you that you trust, you work fast, you get into a rhythm.
Yes.
So
It
why
matters.
don't we bring Mesoraco back since Darno's gone now? So now Mesoraco's just sitting there. Got to go to Syracuse. He hasn't even reported. Let's help our boy DeGrom out. Fucking get a petition out there for Mesoraco to come
When you
back.
have a siren young winner like that, why would you keep his personal catcher?
Right. You have
That's
to keep
nuts.
I mean, is there any why is Darno that much better? God, I mean,
You
what
know-
sense does that make?
I think
And you though you had a nice hit today.
Yeah, he did have
He
it.
did. He did.
I think it's gonna come down to Mesoraco pushing away his pride because right now I think he's
Yeah,
just very
he's
prideful.
getting
He's like,
pride.
yo, they just fucked me over,
Yeah.
quote unquote. So what they promised
He's
him.
laughing right
So now it's like, do I go to work or not? He's getting paid, so like.
You don't think DeGrom has his number on his phone? He's like, yo, Devin,
Mm-hmm.
kind of help me out here. I'm struggling.
He
That'd be
might
good,
have
though.
to break
That'd
up
be good
off
for
some of that money he's making.
I'm
now.
saying, right? That's That's what I'm talking about.
That's a good point. And not to mention all the pass balls and all this wild pitches
Wow.
that's been going on with the team, which we lead the majors in.
What was Ramos?
I mean, Ramos is not the best at it. What's helping him, obviously, is offensively. But
He's hitting.
He's definitely hitting, especially, running the scoring position. But we definitely need that. It's just a solid backup. We're not asking for anything
Come on, Mazzarato.
ridiculous. I think Mazzarato will be perfect as a backup. For
Come
this
back
team.
to us, baby.
But they also have this thing with Nito, since he's the young guy.
You had a good hit today,
And
too.
he did, but I don't know. I don't know if we.
Look, Devin, you come back, Joe will get you a little VIP section in Vixens, whatever you want, make it happen.
Get at me.
Yo, hit him up. Real Joe, the real Joe Gallo. The real Joe Gallo on Instagram, ladies and gentlemen. Hit him up. Yo, on that note.
Shout out Vixens, by the way.
Shout out Vixens. Come on, we need sponsor Vixens. We need a sponsor. Let's go. Come on, wait.
Ribbies, mermaids, whatever.
Sponsor, some live entertainment,
There you go.
dances for the podcast.
We're not that desperate. Yo, Jack Daniels, come on. Where are you? We're here.
Kellogg's, Frosted Flakes, whatever, yo. We ready, man. Come on.
Yo, alright, but DeGrom, right? DeGrom sits in he pitched 2 fucking sessions on a rain delay, waiting to get warmed up. He's like, alright, fuck it, we're gonna start now. No, pitches another fucking session, and then has to wait 3 hours to pitch a fucking game. What the fuck are they doing? Who calls this? Who does this?
Well, officially the rule is that the manager, the home team manager has final say on a home team, on of course delays. But
whether they come out or not?
yeah, when they but
Okay.
but do you buy that?
That's bullshit. Like, why would they put that on the home team manager?
Yeah.
Like, that's stupid.
Well, honestly, I think it should be that, but
It should be on MLB. It should be on them if they want to play the game.
I don't like it being the home team manager. But if it's actually the home team manager, if I think you don't think ownership gets in the home team manager's ear and says what you're gonna do what's best for business.
Of course.
Now, do they completely stop the game with thunder, right? Like,
Yeah,
Absolutely.
shut it off.
Absolutely, yeah.
So, what was another reason you say that they didn't cancel that game?
Oh, I got my theory.
Go ahead. Talk to
So,
us.
I know why.
so apparently Friday it was pouring and shit, right? And they decided to, like you said, hold off and play the game. 2.5 hours later.
Mhm.
So
More than that.
Yeah.
The next game started at 9:50.
and they could have done a doubleheader yesterday, right?
Easily.
They had a nice 7 o'clock game.
Like
It
you
was
guys-
Saturday, beautiful weather. But why didn't they? I'm thinking because what was yesterday? The Game of Thrones
Conspiracy
Syndergaard bobblehead day.
Ooh.
So what would have happened if they would have had a doubleheader? Who's gonna get those bobbleheads?
Mm.
How are they gonna actually control the crowd from going into the game for the first game and coming back out? What are they gonna make another line or how's that gonna work?
Well, the first game wasn't extra innings.
Right, exactly. How's that gonna work?
Well, because the people who get the bobblehead are the night game people.
Yes.
The day game people obviously are not getting that. But what if that game goes into extras? And what do you do then?
But technically, when you have a ticket for a double head for a rain delay
You can
game,
watch both.
you get to watch both.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
You can sit there.
You
and
can
just-
sit there the whole day. Yeah.
And I thought that would be a tradition though, but that would be a split doubleheader, right? Where
Right,
it's
it's
two
split-
separate crowds.
Yeah, split double header is different.
Yeah.
It's
So-
So they gotta leave after
How,
that.
how do they
okay.
keep people
Yeah.
out though?
Okay,
I'm
okay,
saying.
but you could do it like this.
Easy.
That's not their fault.
Yesterday's
Yeah.
game, but yesterday's game's at 7 o'clock. You
Yeah.
can start yesterday the makeup game at 1.
Yeah.
There's no way it's gonna take 6 hours for that
Before,
game.
by 4 o'clock.
Gotta
they
kick
get out of
everybody
there.
out.
They
Okay.
know, and that's what I mean. How
Yeah.
they say leave, motherfucker. That's how they get you to leave.
But then they
You
leave.
gotta go home.
But
and
think
gotta
about
get
think about the fucking the craziness of people leaving a 4 o'clock game. People already waiting online to get into the stadium to get that bobblehead.
No, it's very.
Yeah, they got 3
The
hours.
parking. Think about the parking lots. It would have
Yeah.
been mayhem.
Oh, that's true.
So I think the reason why they didn't do a doubleheader is for that bullshit.
Just to
Okay.
avoid
And the ground got fucking destroyed because of that bullshit.
By the
Not
way,
pitching good.
this is not the first start that they had a rain delay and they still brought him out there. I think the start even before this one, before he got hurt,
No, you're right.
same thing. So it's like, if that's the case, especially like yesterday's game that they started almost 3 hours after, why not start fucking Gesellman or Lugo and just push the starters over?
Yep.
They called up fucking Oswald or Gagnon, whatever his name is. They
Yeah.
put him on there.
Exactly. But no, they still want to bring out.
This team is just a mess. I don't know who like.
Yeah, they bring out the Grom and obviously he's off his game. I mean, look at all that shit he has to wait for. These ball players are a creature of habit. You fuck up their timing, you might as well throw in somebody to just pitch 3-4 innings.
Yeah, well, at least DeGrom's his MRI came back clean. His MRI is clean, and nothing's wrong. Nothing's happening in his elbow, so that's a good sign, right?
No, also.
But he's just not pitching good. What the fuck? What would be a reason for like a pitcher like DeGrom, Scherzer, Syndergaard? What would be a reason for these guys not pitching good right now, this early in the season? You think it's the weather? You know, because it's going from it gets nippy. Like
been chilly,
7 o'clock game, it's fucking cold outside right now. You know, do you think it's that, Joe?
I think it's part of it, but I also think the main, from what I've heard, and Syndergaard came out and said it yesterday, the balls this year are different. The baseballs this year are very slick, and the seams are said to be flattened, and there's not much grip on them where you could really get some torque on the ball.
Shit.
And
So the balls are slippery?
it's the balls. If
Slippery
Syndergaard,
balls?
Slippery balls?
slippery balls.
Slippery slope.
Yeah, welcome to sophomore year high school.
I mean, you can't get a grip on the balls. They can't grip the balls.
The balls are sweaty balls.
Oh,
So
they're
just
sweaty balls.
Sweaty balls.
yeah.
You have sweaty balls, Joseph.
Yeah. Beavis reports to the ball washer. Your
Yo,
balls
but
are
do
filthy.
they have to, like when the MLB does this, I guess it's like kind of a restriction thing. Do they have to tell everybody that they're changing the ball?
Why would they? They're MLB. Who do they have to
Yeah,
report
that guy's
to?
poisoning anybody, right? That sucks though.
But isn't there regulations though?
That's what I'm saying. Like I said,
There's
restriction.
no governing body. There's nothing like that. Syndergaard described him as gripping an ice cube.
Wow.
Especially in this type of weather. Imagine that shit.
It's like
It's
throwing
kind
a
of-
frozen
And
rock.
he also, and then one of the reporters asked him, well, couldn't you just try to scuff up the ball? Or, well, no, not him, but this was this was another pitcher. They asked him, well, couldn't you just scuff up the ball? Yeah, but the umpires are now,
Switch
They're on top of
they're on top of that. They're baseball. I'm assuming, no, and I'm just assuming that baseball has instructed them to just keep throwing them new balls because they want offense.
But wasn't there like a video like a few weeks ago when they caught Syndergaard like cheating and he was like using pine tar and they were bitching about it?
Yeah,
Maybe that's part of the reason why he's been.
If
No,
a
I
fucking
didn't hear
batter
about
could use pine
No.
tar to grip up on his bat, why the fuck can you have some kind of like sweat in your hand to grip up on the ball?
Well, I agree with him using that, but I mean, it goes back to what Joe was saying. Maybe because he's been noticing that the balls have been like
Well,
not the same, so that's why he was.
Shout out to Syndergaard.
And-
He's so New York, bro. He tells you
and
exactly
you know
how
what?
to fuck.
And people said, oh, Noah Syndergaard has all these excuses. You know what? But I don't buy that. At least he has the balls to stand up and say whatever
Hell
he's
yeah.
great to say. By the way, notable as of today, April what's
28th?
fuck is today? 28th.
28?
Yeah.
Starting pitching ERAs. So let's just you take this as you want to. Scherzer 4.12, Strasburg 4.11, DeGrom 4.85, Wheeler 4.85, Cole 4.71, Sale 7.43, Kluber 5.81, Nola 5.68,
Yo.
Carrasco 6.0, Syndergaard 6.3, Bueller 5.25. There's a lot of guys that
that's
Can you
coincidentally.
take that mic and just drop it right now? Because he just.
I should have.
No,
Because
no,
that's a lot of fucking guys that have just started off this year. A lot of star pitchers that have started off terrible. What a coincidence. I wonder why.
MLB, what are you
It's
doing?
not that, and it's not because I don't want to hear about because April. You know, starting pitchers do start slow, but they don't They don't all start that slow.
No, fuck that. There's something happening with that ball then. Noah Syndergaard gotta know. If a pitcher grabs a ball, he knows something's wrong with that. You know, it's like a girl grabbing a ball from your balls, you know, she knows something. One of your balls are off, bro. They know that.
Oh, you gotta go to the doctor then.
Exactly. So they know. You got
Not Ray Ramirez. Not Ray Ramirez.
No, you'll be dead in a month.
Yo. So what about fucking Haskins trotting around taking 34 seconds to make his little first to home plate trot? 34 fucking seconds? Yo, you let fat boy Bartolo Colon take 30 seconds and outrun you, you fucking...
What the hell is
Hey,
called Reese
bastard.
anyway? What the fuck kind of name is Reese?
With a Y.
Or R-H-Y-S.
Haskins.
Fucking
And more Haskins in it. Yo, that's... You think a pitcher takes retaliation next time he faces him?
They fucking better. They better fucking do something next time, because that's disrespect to me. That's total disrespect.
Yep.
Especially when the Mets didn't intentionally try to even go after the fucking guy. Like, come on. We're up by how much? We were up like what, 9 to 1 or some shit like that?
9-0 or some shit.
Come on.
Alright, so you see, but you taking retaliation to him. Look, Ryan gets 2-game suspension. Or Reigns, however the fuck you say his name.
Which I hope he's fighting because there's
Yes.
no way he was
He's appealing.
throwing it intentionally.
Yeah.
By the way, in that series, we got hit, I think, at least 3 times. Nothing.
Yeah.
You don't hear nothing, a pin drop.
2 of them were right, like went after each other, 2 on top.
Exactly.
So
But then our guy was close, and granted, I think it slipped. He overthrew the fastball.
It slipped.
it slipped
That's
out.
what she said.
Hey, that's what she said. It slipped out. So buzzed by his head, and hey, I hope he is fighting it. I think he is fighting it, and I think it's bullshit. I totally do, and I hope there is retaliation on that. They just gotta be, man. I know these baseball rules and all this other
More
bullshit.
violence over here.
I like it. I like the old school baseball rules when it comes to that shit.
We've been saying they should get into a
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
fight. for
Yeah,
a
they
while.
should.
Well,
Shout out to the
Hey,
Mets for
what
clearing
about-
the bench for that.
Well, what did we say last week about fighting in hockey? That's a way for the players to police the game themselves.
Yeah.
It's the same thing in baseball. You know, there has to be some justice in that, and let the players deal with it themselves instead of the fucking umpires come out and warning you for a brushback and warning both benches and all that nonsense.
Well, what's the shit that MLB is fucking like advertising now? Let the kids play. You know, now they're fucking throwing these bullshit rules.
I don't know
Like,
that's what they mean, but yeah, I know what you mean.
yeah, I mean, oh yeah, right. But like, yo, let them be
Let the kids
themselves,
fight.
man. Let the kids fight.
That's what I was saying.
Let
UFC
the kids
is a-
fight.
Yeah, but then
It's
you
a subliminal
yeah, but then you got
message,
that Tim Anderson thing the week from the White Sox a week or so ago.
Oh yeah,
Hit
yeah.
that was
yeah.
bomb.
Man, come on.
Beautiful shot. Next at bat, drilled him.
That was stupid too. Like, let the kid. So what? Let him fucking bat flip the fucking bat. Who gives a shit?
And look,
man?
Reese
So how is Haskins' thing disrespectful then? I don't understand.
No, because apparently he took it to offense because he thought they intentionally tried to hit him.
Yeah, but you're saying it's bullshit that he took 34 seconds to run on a bit. So what?
It
The bat
is,
flip,
because-
the
because
bat
he was-
flip like that when he throws it to the fucking dugout, that's not offensive?
Yeah, that's pretty
He
cool.
didn't throw it to the dugout.
He threw it pretty fucking
Damn
far.
near.
He has a good arm.
Pretty aggressive. It was an
I'm
aggressive
just saying
bat
you
flip.
can't pick and choose one or the other. I mean, I think both is fine, and I also think the retaliation is fine. So I have no problem with any of it. I think it's great.
You know, I thought the retaliation was fine for Tim Anderson too.
Yeah.
That's fine. But the thing is, the umpire warns him, and then that's it. The White Sox can't come back and drill a guy. 'Cause it's already been warned.
Well,
You know
yeah,
what I
I
mean?
know.
So,
I agree.
Come
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
And another thing too for the Phillies, you know, they talk a lot of shit and say, hey, there's a team building thing. You know, this brought us together. Next game they played the Marlins and lost 3-1. So fuck you, Phillies.
Yeah,
And
And
Chris Paul just got
that-
ejected.
and it seems like the Phillies have some interior fucking problems
Did he
going
really?
on.
He just got ejected. Chris
Oh
Paul.
shit.
Oh, good. It's
The
4.5
game's
seconds
over,
left.
yeah.
No, this is a bullshit call. Like, they just hit him up and kicked him out.
Yeah, well, Golden State is up 1-0 against the
Look at this,
Houston
look at this, look at
Rockets.
this shit.
Let's see.
Come on, that's a fucking offensive foul. And
That's
that-
not
it's
a foul.
foul.
That's not a foul.
It's
You
not
know,
a foul.
James
Harden just lands on guys.
That's not a foul
You
at all.
fucking up the fucking. You fucking up basketball.
It's not a foul.
You fucking up basketball.
And good on the refs.
So, by the way, I'm a James Harden fan, man, but this shit is ridiculous. I
That's
mean,
what he
it's
always
fucking
does.
he
crazy.
flops for
Oh,
everything,
I-
and
and he
then he
bitches
wants
about
every
everything.
call.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
You're not LeBron.
By the way,
Yeah, sir.
It's true. You're
There
not
you
LeBron.
By the way, James Harden, your mouth looks like a 1970s ebony porno movie. It's disgusting and it offends me. Fucking
Oh,
disgusting.
Dan Tony's heated.
Oh, man.
It does.
Oh man! All right, yo, let's talk. All right, what I was getting, let's get back to let's get back to the Phillies and their fucking interior problems, because it seems like Jake Arrieta put everybody on their fucking place and said, you either come to play or stay in the game, because Bryce Harper gets ejected. What, like before the third? What was it?
I was actually at that game. He got kicked out in the 4th inning. He only had, I think, after his second at bat, which he struck out twice in, arguing balls and strikes, saying that the strike was a bit too high. Then Cesar Hernandez was up, same thing. He got called for a high strike. He was screaming from the pen, and the ump took offense of it and just kicked his ass out right away.
Yeah, like
He's another crybaby bitch.
He's a
man.
big time cry.
that's the coach's job. Let the coach come
Yeah,
out.
exactly.
The coach actually came out first, and then he came up fucking.
But the whole point of Arrieta was just like, yo, we need you in this fucking game. We're playing a rival,
There you
a
go.
solid team. Don't fucking argue. We need you in this fucking game. And he got kicked out in the 4th inning, and they end up losing
And
to the
then
Mets.
losing.
Yeah.
So that was his big point with Arrieta.
Attaboy.
Yeah.
Keep getting ejected, asshole.
Sparked the fire in there, right?
You don't think
Yeah,
you don't think
okay.
you don't think Arrieta should have talked to Harper in private about that instead of going to the media?
Of course.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Calling him out
Yeah.
too.
I mean,
Absolutely. That causes more problems.
what good does that? What good does that do?
Right. No, you're right.
Especially with Harper, with a guy who had some history. Remember with the Nets? Remember with Papelbon?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Choking each other out.
Yeah.
That's right.
So like,
That's what I'm saying. That could cause a lot
I mean,
of
listen,
problems.
Arietta should just handle that like handle your business in the clubhouse.
Yeah, but
That does not need to go to the media.
That's how it is nowadays, though.
Well, the guys, the media. When the media asks you a question, you got to control yourself and be
Very
smart
true.
and not just let your emotions take over. Like Arietta definitely did. You should know better than that. He played in Chicago with the Cubs. We have big media presence over there.
Very
Stupid.
true. All right, so let's get into the. We got Vlad Jr. making his debut Friday.
In a big way.
I thought you talking about Divock. I'm like, what?
Vladdy. Now, what we got, that was by the way, his dad made they made a commercial and his dad wrote like this kind of open letter to him.
Yeah.
Making his debut, which was fucking great. Made me tear up. Vladdy Jr. You think he's gonna make a difference over there in Toronto?
Yeah, I mean, I think he should have been starting from the beginning of the season. Like, look how Tatis Jr. was playing with the Padres, Alonso with the Mets. I think, what do the Blue Jays have to lose by not starting the kid from the beginning of the season? Like, who's really a better replacement for him? Like, I mean, they should have just started him. But
What was
it's
the
a
report
dope story.
on him?
Huh?
What was the report that he didn't? Why he didn't start the season? Wasn't he out of shape?
For
or
service.
something?
No, I think it's more for service.
It was service time.
Yeah,
I mean,
service time.
they also had put him on the IL, called IL now, for an oblique strain.
Okay, yeah.
But it was basically just because,
Love
to,
you, LGBT.
That was LGBT
Yeah.
community.
it's just to hold in for that service time to get that extra year. Extra year.
It's a different show.
It's a beer run, ladies and gentlemen. Beer run.
That's the only reason why. I mean, and look, the 2 games that he played so far, jam-packed stadium in Toronto.
Bringing the fans.
Fucking went to the Toronto Raptors game last night, got a standing ovation. I mean, the kids bringing in people to the stadium.
Hey, yes.
I mean, he's gonna make a big impact. For
Yeah,
the
what
team.
else do the Blue Jays have to like really lose right now? Like, I mean, they should have started it from the
Yeah,
beginning.
it's like us. I'll bring in Tim Tebow.
Yeah, but
looking like the Toronto Blue Jays right now.
It was one of those deals where they get extra control for a year. Or
Yes.
Oh, there you go. It's smart.
Yeah, that's why.
The fuck does it matter? They're not making the playoffs either way. So.
Neither the Padres, but they did it.
Padres has to got they
not gonna
actually
make it.
no, they're not gonna make it, but they're promising.
They're more promising than Toronto.
They look promising.
No, it goes a long way if the freaking organizations are showing the fans that they're willing to play the best players. Like to us, like for them to fucking bring Alonso into the opening, they were like, oh shit. When's the last time we did that?
Yeah.
Chose a player over fucking service time.
Yes.
That is true.
So like it sends a good message to the fans. Like, I mean, Blue Jays, why couldn't they just start Vlad from the beginning of the season? He was ready.
He's been ready. That
He's
kid's
been ready.
breaking
Yeah.
down in the minor leagues.
I
He
think it's
should've been
smart for
up.
the Blue Jays because the way they know they're not going anywhere this year. So why would you break him up and waste a year of control for a season? I mean, we brought Alonso in because we have playoff expectations, right?
There's a lot of what ifs though. What if Vladimir Guerrero Jr. fucking gets hurt the next game? I mean, you can't control that. Whether he
and
waits,
you also can't worry about that.
he could have got hurt
Yeah.
in AAA too. What if
Yeah,
he got
of
hit
course.
beamed in the head? You never know. You can't
What
control
if,
that.
and what if he gets hit by a car? What if someone shoots him in the head on the street? I mean, that's a lot of what ifs.
I mean, Toronto is pretty dug out this. So, I mean, a lot of
Is
shit
it?
happens. So like,
Pretty much like the draft, like the NFL draft. The guy got drafted by the Giants.
actually.
He went out, he went clubbing after he got drafted, and he got some shit happened, and one of his friends he was with got shot
wasn't
and
it in
killed.
fucking Nashville that the whole draft happened? Where did the draft happen?
Nashville.
Nashville.
yeah.
Yeah, and the one guy, they went out, and the guy got killed he was with.
It was that night too.
It was right after he got drafted, right?
Yeah,
the
right
next
after he got
night,
drafted.
or the same night.
He went to the Heat.
Oh, we went to the cockfights. Yeah, but that shit, you can't control anything. This, good for them. Good for them. Good for Toronto bringing them up. Good luck, Vladdy.
Good for his pops, man. That must be a fucking.
That's dope.
That's dope, man. If you have a kid, man, that must be like the best feeling to see your son.
Absolutely.
Especially when
Something like that.
following his footsteps and everything. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That post was dope, man. With him and his
Saw him
son.
in his pictures of the little kid with the hat. That was dope.
Shout out to the dads
That's
out
dope,
there.
man. I ain't gonna talk about it. I
Ah,
start crying on TV.
Yeah. I cried in Infinity End Game.
Oh, come on. Alright, we ain't gonna talk about it no more. We already spoke about the Islanders. The Islanders is down 2-0. I had a possible 1-1. I wrote it down here. Nah. 2-0, Maddie. I'm sorry,
Damn.
Maddie.
They get swept?
Nah, they're not getting swept.
Oh shit.
They're
Joe-
not-
Oh,
yes.
we get swept,
Joe said
yo?
yes.
Joe, they get
Joe
swept,
said-
yo?
He nodded quick.
Oh, he's like, yeah.
He said yes.
All I'm saying is that last series, Carolina won all their. They
She
won
works
all-
at Vixen, right? Carolina. Or the Heat. Which one it does?
I think she works at Rivers. I think she works at Rivers.
Achia. No, she. The Islanders, Carolina. I'm all flustered now thinking about Carolina. They won all their home games last series. The Hurricanes did. So they're tough. They're tough at home.
That was at Jim Cornette, right?
Alright, so
Not him, but the other guy.
Okay, so they're up. They're up. That's good. When they go back to coming back to Brooklyn, next 2 games.
Aren't they in Brooklyn now?
Oh, three.
No, the
they
first
won
two-
at Carolina.
The Islanders won
They're
0-2.
in at home.
The
They-
first 2 games were at home.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I said it is possible.
Oh.
That's all I'm saying is that it's possible that they can get. It's very possible they can get swept.
No, they're taking at least one game over. They're taking one game.
I think they will
Ah,
too.
But
But
just a game.
but
Oh, this
still,
changes everything.
all I'm saying is it's very possible. I wouldn't be so shocked if Carolina 4 games.
Yo, Manny, if you ever feel a type of way, reach out. You know, we're here for you to
We're here
support
for you.
you. Don't do
We should be
anything
live-
stupid.
We should be live on Twitch.
Hopefully, it should be. Hopefully, Maddie's not on suicide watch right now. 2-0, man.
He'll be all right.
Come
Manny's
on,
right
man.
now playing some Bob Marley in the crib right now.
He said, "Don't worry about a thing." And the Sharks are up on the Avalanche, 1-0. You think San Jose serious?
Yeah, I mean, San Jose serious, but I'm not I don't think they're a serious cup contender. I don't think they win the cup, but if you want to ask me my cup winner right now, I'll say it. I think the Boston Bruins are gonna win the cup. They're the best
They're
team.
tough.
Yeah.
They're tough. There you go, draft pick shot.
Oh,
See?
yeah, yes.
There we go. We got some news coming in hot, ladies. All right, so talking about the NFL draft. I'm gonna go to this side because this is a Buccaneers fan. His draft pick was garbage.
Yeah,
It's not helping him at all. But we're gonna talk about Daniel Jones getting drafted first round, 6th pick, rather than Haskins, right?
Or rather than any of the pass rushers out there.
There you go. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys the rundown. The versus Jones versus Haskins, right? Haskins
I saw this.
has 22 games played versus Jones's 36s. His completion percentage, Haskins is 70%, and Jones is like a little under 60%. So he's 59.9 or whatever.
Okay.
Passing yards, Haskins has 5,396 versus Jones's 8,201 passing yards. This is a 14-game difference. All right. Touchdowns, 54 Haskins, 52 Jones. Interceptions, 9 Haskins. Fucking Jones has 29 interceptions, bro. Is this fucking Eli's son? Is this Eli's son? This guy throws touchdowns, but he throws a shitload of interceptions.
In the scouting report, they said that Jones was an Eli clone.
Oh man.
Oh man, can't wait to see this.
Are we
Oh yeah, that means winning 2 more championships.
There you
Great.
go.
Yeah, right. That kid,
You guys.
time will tell.
Time will tell. He
Time will
got
tell.
he got a year with Eli.
Listen. I'll tell you right now what I've always said about this pick. And why he was picked so early. If the Giants feel that he's the franchise and he's the guy that's going to lead them into the future, then you cannot wait for the set. I know they had two first round picks. You're not going to wait. You can't wait around for the 70th pick. You got to get him. You got to get him.
What would make him the future? What makes him? What would you
I
guys?
don't
He's
know.
What do you guys see
Look,
for him in
look,
the
look,
future?
look.
I see that he's a mobile quarterback.
Yeah.
Which I said that I said the Giants were going to draft him. This was a fucking. I
You
don't
did
know how
say
many
that.
episodes.
He did
Did
say
say
that,
that.
yeah.
But I said the Giants were going to draft him. The guy's mobile as fuck, which is a good thing. Giants don't have a mobile quarterback.
Okay.
Right? This guy can get out of the pocket, make space for himself, and make a completion.
Can he do that?
Yes, he can.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he can run. So the guy can bolt if he
Yes,
wants
he-
to. But he can't throw down the field.
He's not a deep passer.
So this is
This
why Eli's there for 1 year.
Well,
to
why
show
trade
him.
Odell then if that's the case? They should have kept Odell, you know?
Oh, not if you can't do that. Odell is deep threat.
Yeah, we don't have a deep threat anymore. We have.
And
Sterling
Odell,
Shepard
it's not even
and-
about that. Odell, they felt that Odell was a toxic presence
Yeah.
on the team. So.
Which Gettleman, by the way, you retracted on your words. You just signed Odell to trade him, and then you fucking trade him.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
bad
that was
sign.
corny, yeah,
That
that's-
was
that's stupid.
And then the rant, you seen the Twitter war between Gettleman and fucking Beckham. Beckham actually defended himself finally, and he spoke up like, yo, I can say a lot more than I want to say right now, but I gave my all, and you know they shitting on him.
Yeah, that's fucked up. You don't do that shit, yeah.
Good luck to Odell, man. Yeah, they're gonna sell a lot of tickets over there in Cleveland.
I mean, obviously, Daniel Jones is a work in progress. He's gonna be the heir apparent after Eli. Man, I don't know. I don't mind this pick. The problem is not at what is it?
He was gonna be around later on in the like.
How do you know that? Like, you don't know Denver wouldn't pick him. You don't know
Washington.
No, Washington's owner said they wanted Haskins.
Okay.
All right.
Haskins went 15th, by the way, to Washington.
He says that now, but you don't know that.
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
Changes.
Listen.
He's from Maryland. I mean, he was gonna go.
He's also from here. He moved there. Like Carmelo.
He wanted to be here. Haskins wanted to be here.
He said he bleeds blue. That's a quote from his mouth.
He wanted to be here. He really did want to be here.
Listen, like I said, if the Giants feel that he's the franchise, they feel like they completely agreed on that, then you don't wait around to the 17th pick. You don't dilly-dally. You don't get cute. You get him.
He even laughed. You seen him? When they picked Daniel Jones?
What is he supposed to do?
He fucking laughed. He's like, wow. And he said they're going to pay for it.
Well, he should feel.
Everybody's shitting on the pick though. Like Stephen A. Smith shitting on. I mean, everybody's shitting on.
How Stephen A. Smith shit? I'm so sorry.
And even Skip. Everybody's shitting on that pick.
Yeah.
I mean, like what he's saying. I feel like it was too early to pick somebody like.
That's all.
Yeah.
If they would have traded down.
I wonder how many. I wonder combined Stephen A. Smith. Sorry. I wonder combines how many Duke college football games that Stephen A. and Skip watched.
Yeah.
I really wonder. I
don't think anybody watched. I never watched the guy fucking play a day of his life.
I wonder how many Duke college football games that the two of them. Give me a break.
I'm just hoping that the Giants front office did a lot of research on this kid to fucking pick him that high because I mean, everybody's saying it wasn't a smart pick that early, but look, time will tell. Good luck to you guys.
Yeah, no,
he still won't be Rodgers, but you know, good luck.
The ulterior motive for the Giants picks.
No mere mortal can be Rodgers.
No, you see. Well, the ulterior motive for the Giants, quote unquote, picks were that these guys want to win. They have the fire to win. That's why they picked them. Which I guess every kid that comes out of college, they want to fucking win. Who the fuck do they pick that doesn't want to win? Coming out of college. Anyway, whatever. Gentlemen, I don't know what the fuck you guys are doing over there, but good luck. Tyreek Hill.
Right.
Got audio out that you guys...
Tyreek Hill, yeah.
Oh, Tyreek Hill? What did I say?
Tyreek. I don't know,
but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The guy's beating his kid up on audio, right?
No, actually, he had a conversation with his wife now. First of all, they both have history together. Bad history. About 3 or 4 years ago, he got arrested before he got drafted because he punched her in the stomach while she was pregnant with this same child.
Punched him in the jejunum?
Yeah. So he gets arrested again. The kid has a broken arm, and it comes to find out that there's a hidden audio that came out to the Kansas City news press of him saying, yeah, you know, when he cries, I do make him open his arms up so I can punch him in the chest. And he goes, but don't you think that, don't you think, the kid's 3 years old now. And he's saying, don't you think he would be scared or terrified of you? He goes, you should be scared of me too.
Wait, who was talking to him about that though? Who was the conversation with him and who?
And the wife.
Wow.
It was like a hidden conversation.
No, she wasn't hidden. She just set him
up.
up.
She set him up. If it was her, I don't know who else was in the car. Someone set them up.
I don't blame her for setting them up.
Yeah. God damn it. That's a menace to society
back
right
move.
there.
Yeah, fuck that.
So now, you know the Hunt situation with Kansas City. Now they got the Hill situation here. And they drafted wide receiver already really high in the draft. So they're already looking for his replacement.
He probably got a domestic violence case too.
I know.
I was thinking the same damn thing.
They probably don't give a shit.
Who knows?
Kansas City. What the
Wide
fuck?
receivers are always the most trouble.
Yeah, they are. Football guys in general are fucking always
Yeah.
problem. What the? I don't know what. It's probably the fucking steroids. They all
Who knows?
jacked up on Mountain Dew over there. Yo, that's crazy.
So now the whole thing is, now they're going to put him on this special commissioner's list. He won't play until the investigation's done. But now if you're Kansas City, do you do the same shit that you did with Kareem Hunt? Do you just get rid of his ass anyways?
Right.
Giving everybody away, they ain't gonna have nobody.
I don't think they can afford to.
Alright.
But you know what's sad? That even though, let's say they do, you know another team's going to pick him up.
Right, so what's the point?
That's the problem.
Yeah.
It's a big issue.
They
Honestly, I don't think they should have released Hunt at all. That was a stupid move.
Yeah, he was the top runner.
Everyone would have fucking forgot about it. I'm sorry.
Yep.
They would have.
Yep. All right. Big Ben gets a 2-year extension, which was one of the things that I didn't really run through with you guys, but Big Ben got a 2-year extension, which means in 2 years he's retiring. He's already fucking 37 years old.
Shit.
They ain't got nobody in fucking in Pittsburgh anymore. Who the fuck do they got over there?
But Ben's still,
Juju?
he's still solid. Yeah, Juju.
That's it, right?
Yeah. But Ben's still a solid quarterback though.
He's solid. He's a tank.
He is.
He's a fucking tank.
He is a tank.
And
He
now,
also had his little history, remember?
Oh,
Look at that. Everybody forgot about that. So.
Yeah.
What,
But those girls were 20.
Rapeless burger?
Yeah.
Oh. Hashtag Rapist Burger. Yo.
Shout out Matty Ice. That's his quote. So.
and also, I was hearing too that the Chargers are now doing the same thing with Phillip Rivers. They're trying to give him a 2-year extension as well.
Phillip Rivers.
Extension season.
Well,
Extension season for the older guys.
him and Eli came in together. They're going together. They're gonna retire the same year probably.
And Roethlisberger too, actually. I think was the same
Oh
guy.
shit, that's right.
Oh, the three of them
Yeah.
on the same class.
That's right.
04.
That's right. Good for them.
Hey, good for
Phillip
them.
Rivers is the only one that didn't get a fucking ring though.
I get.
Poor guy, yo.
No.
Got a
Yeah, well.
fucking cannon of an arm. Can't get his team deep into the playoffs.
Yeah, but he's got 9 kids though, so.
Keeps himself busy.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
very
yeah.
busy.
Kids?
Yeah, he has 9 kids.
Yo, looking like Sean Kemp out there. Damn,
crazy.
Rain Man dropping
Nah,
sperm everywhere.
Anthony Mason, who had the mad kids?
No, it's Sean Kemp.
Sean Kemp?
Sean Kent? Well, yeah, it was
Yeah.
Kent. It was
And
someone else.
Yeah,
the
but how
guy
many-
from
yeah,
the
yeah, but-
Jets,
yeah, but-
Cromartie.
But Phillip Rivers is one mother.
Yeah, it's actually
Okay.
his wife.
Cromartie got like 9 kids and 8 different baby moms.
And Sean
Rain
Kemp
Man.
is like.
Sean Kemp
Making their rain
scattered.
jizz on chicks'
Rain
homes.
Man everywhere. He's like, everybody gets a kid from the Rain
Yeah,
Man.
Sean Kemp is flipping burgers at Chick-fil-A right now.
That was my favorite player back
That's
in the
his
day.
favorite player. He got mad about that
That was
one.
my
You
favorite
seen
player back in the day.
Yeah, well.
Him and Peyton, you know, with the Sonics.
And Deadlift Shrimp.
that NBA
Dallas
Jam?
Shrimp was fire. Yo, it
Yo,
was
that
good.
NBA Jam, the Sonics were the team. Those
Yo,
three right there.
Sam Perkins, Kendall Gill,
Dale
they had a
Ellis.
squad.
Yeah,
Gill,
he got a whole
yeah.
bunch of
Yeah.
Oh, and
David
David
Miller.
Miller.
David
David
Miller,
Miller.
that's right.
Percy Hawkins, they had a squad, man.
Damn.
That's why they went to the finals.
Bunch of shooters.
They were loaded.
They had some players, man.
Bunch of shooters. Couldn't win the
Just
championship,
Kobe
though.
Jordan.
Oh, they were another victim of the Jordan era.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
God.
right.
What are you gonna do?
The Knicks, the Hawks, everybody. Dominique couldn't beat Jordan if he wanted to.
Yeah.
Couldn't.
Not even a
All right, boys and
competition.
girls. We're not going to talk about the Avengers anymore because this motherfucker will spoil it for
Yeah,
everybody.
we're doing you all a favor.
Yeah,
See,
seriously.
Trust me.
Spider-Man dies.
What?
No.
Oh, that's what you're
doing?
doing. That's a joke. It's a joke. It got it. It's
Maybe.
a joke. Is it a joke?
I don't know.
It's not a shot.
God damn it, asshole.
Damn it,
It gotta be a joke. Fuck you, Lou. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going into our favorite segment of the fucking
This guy
week.
just snorted already. I heard it.
I just love these. I love when you spoil the movies, people.
It's horrible. Yo, follow fucking this guy.
At your own risk.
Yeah, please.
At your own risk.
He will
absolutely.
spoil you any movie for you. He will spoil you The Lion King for you. If you
I'm trying
want
to save you some money, man. Come on.
It'd be like
He's
that
trying to
guy in
save you 3 hours of
Japan.
your
What was
life.
it?
Yeah, I was
That guy in Japan that got beat up.
Oh,
did
yeah,
you say?
there was a guy in Japan who saw the early show, just like Lou did, and then with the next showing coming up,
drinking that
he was
Asahi.
screaming all the spoilers that are happening in the movie, and guys asking.
He was probably drinking off of Asaki.
Drunk off of Asaki, Joe.
Wait. Hold on. Where did that happen?
That happened in Japan, actually. He was, spelling out the spoilers.
He's like Spider-Man dies. Alright. Japanese, Asian community, we still love you. LGBT community, we still love you.
DC Universe, we love you, but Marvel is better than DC.
Yo, I was definitely a DC, bro.
Nah,
And
Marvel,
Damn, I know. I was
Marvel
a
is
DC.
50 times better
I
than
was a
No.
DC guy. Too.
Batman's the only good thing out of DC ever.
Yeah, but they fucked it up when they made the stupid ass
Justice
Justice
League
League.
was trash.
I don't know shit about comics, but isn't the Punisher out of DC?
No, he's Marvel.
He's
Oh,
Marvel.
Yeah.
He's definitely Marvel. Daredevil, fucking Spider-Man, all Marvel guys. All great movies.
Deadpool, which I
And
really
fucking
like.
Captain Marvel, that shit was great.
That was a good movie.
That was a good movie. She's in that shit too. She dies?
Nah, but she kills Thanos.
Oh! This guy's fucking
Jesus.
out! Alright, that's it. Let's go. And tits of the week, because I'm gonna make Lou my tits of the week, by the way. Go ahead, Lou. Who you got? Fucking
shit.
God.
What do I got?
Fucking shit up.
You know what? Tyreek Hill just pissed me off. That story, that shit.
Yeah.
Any type of violence with kids is like pisses me off because I have a 2-year-old and I just can't see myself even like putting that type of hands on a kid.
That's trauma.
It's just like that's crazy. So I wasn't to pick the Mets for letting DeGrom pitch that game, but I'm gonna go with Tyreek Hill. He's just a scumbag, and tell Matty Ice will call him later. But yeah, Tyreek Hill, man, fuck you. You don't hit kids, man.
Ian to put his fucking open his arm and get punched in the fucking chest at 3
Imagine
years
that.
old.
That's crazy.
That's nuts.
That's a pussy move, yo. Like, why?
Yeah.
To take advantage of a small kid like that when you know they're not gonna hit you back?
That's disgusting, bro.
Come on, man. People like that need to rot in hell.
You shouldn't have a job. Go ahead.
I agree. I don't know if I could top that one. But watching the news over here, legislation, New York legislation, always looking for money,
Verrazano.
looking to put tolls both ways on the Verrazano. Are you fucking
Yeah,
nuts?
hold on. Now, the only thing is, not to cut you off, but you know how it's $19 now?
Yeah.
Now, would it be 9 to 9?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they didn't say the details on this
It
yet.
would have to be.
That would make sense.
It would have to be.
They can't do 18,
But
18 both
but
ways.
if it's 19 and like whatever, that's still
Oh,
ridiculous.
I agree.
And I'll tell you what, we will never be recording here again.
We're not being video,
I'm
by
telling
the
you
way.
right now.
This might be our last
That's
one.
it. That's going
This
down.
might be our last episode of Bayonne, by the way.
Yeah, so that was mine.
No, that is true. That's crazy.
That's
That's
crazy.
fucking
If they split it up, all right.
That's
But
fair.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
that.
if they're keeping it at 19 plus whatever,
It's already
that's-
It's already the highest bridge in America.
in America, hands down.
Nuts,
Yeah.
yo. It splits off to Staten Island to Brooklyn to all that shit.
Yeah.
It's close. It's like a hop, skip, and a jump away. But
And
like,
this is why they charge
goddamn.
the prices that
Yeah,
they
they
charge.
take advantage.
It's a shortcut.
He takes advantage.
But to do it both ways, whatever, like I said, if it's not a split, it's
It's
ridiculous.
not a shortcut for the people of Staten Island. It's out of the ferry.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you're fucked regardless. So.
Yep.
I know. No, but if you live in Staten, you get a discount.
You do get a discount, yeah.
Still,
Still,
It still adds up at the end of the day.
it's still
Oh,
real expensive.
Toll
Oh,
to
yeah.
toll. Fuck that. Don't matter. Alright, my tip of the week is fucking Joe Gallo for dropping the fucking poster in the middle of to the beginning of the episode.
I just went like this.
No.
We'll fix it after.
No, we'll
Alright.
fix it. Go ahead,
Alright,
Joe. What
people.
you got?
All right, my sister of the week is the Las Vegas Golden Knights.
Oh.
When you're up 3-0 in a third period with 7 minutes left, and listen, whether the penalty was a major or if it was a bad call, either way, you don't take a stupid penalty like that. And most importantly, when you have a 5-minute penalty, you don't give up 4 goals.
4.
4 goals.
Game winner.
Game 7.
In game 7,
Game
right?
7.
You can't give up 4 goals, and you can't just. And that San Jose team was dead. The crowd was dead. It was over.
Yeah.
And you take a stupid penalty like that, and then you can't kill it off. I mean, not even kill it off. If you give up 2 goals, you're fine. But
How great was that game, though?
that was maybe the best third period I've seen in my life. That was
a good fucking
insane.
game. Can't even lie about it.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
on the edge of my seat for that one. It
Yeah?
was-
I was about to call you because I knew you were up.
Yeah.
We were on a group chat.
I was about to go to bed, and then I was up for another hour watching the game.
That's just
Amazing.
horrible.
All right, well.
Okay, well, that is the end of our show, episode 20, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you next week in a nice little. Hopefully, it's gonna be a different location, really nice.
I
Not in the
say it?
house. Oh yeah, we actually could.
Yeah.
It's gonna be in the Boogie Down Grind Cafe. Nice setting, nice ambiance. So we will be playing rap music next week for the Bronx.
Oh, yeah.
For you Bronx hood rats out there, we will be coming in hot.
Yes.
So this is episode 20. Got my boy Lou. Got my boy Jose with an H. That's Rivero. Joseph Blue Pulaski. And Jay. Signing out. See you next week, cocksuckers. Peace.
Doing it like this.
Taking the mic off already?
Oh, I got it.